Welcome to today's wellness class with Angie. Angie Engstrom is a certified group instructor with more than 10 years experience. Her instruction includes a strong focus on form and technique with modifications for all fitness levels. Angie is going to help you unleash your energy.
Hi Neora family, awesome Angie here, honoring the awesomeness in all of you. What I love most is all of you and your beautiful energy. The products are absolutely amazing. That's what attracted me originally to the company. And I love the science behind it. I love how the real, authentic power behind our products, but the magic is all of you. So today, I don't know why if I get really close, you can see me. There we go. Lighting is really tricky. So make sure you're in a safe environment so that you can move left and right. Make sure you put your arms overhead so that you don't hit anything. Make sure you have shoes on. I don't normally wear shoes in my house, so I put shoes on for this. So we are going to move around. I want you to take a nice deep breath and expand that rib cage, and then a long, slow exhale, and just spread that good energy throughout your body. Nice deep breath, expanding the rib cage, and then exhale that energy all throughout your body, all the way out to your fingers, all the way out to your toes, nice and slow exhale. So today we're going to be doing all levels. Some of you are going to be able to like supercharge and really add extra oomph. Some of you, make sure you listen to your body and just do what you can. Because if you're not used to doing a lot of moving around, I don't do a lot of bouncing, but it's a lot of functional movement, and modify however it makes sense for you, but stick out the whole 30 minutes here. All right, make sure you have music on your own in the back, and if there's any point that you cannot do something, just march in place. I personally am modifying my upper body. I'm supposed to be doctor's orders. Not doing anything with my upper body. So I will be modifying myself. So listen to your body, let's have fun. Put on some music if you've got it. And wave your hands, let me know you're here. And march it out. We're gonna start off nice and gentle with a warm-up. We wanna get the body warm. You've got 10 seconds of rest, basically a low march, and then you have 20 seconds of work. So just follow along. This first one is a gentle squat, and you're gonna kick your alternating feet. So it's a squat, and if you can, lift one foot and do a nice gentle kick, just gentle, nice and gentle. Pull the toes towards your chin to activate the back side of your leg. And then you're going to march. So that was 20 seconds of work. Everything we do today is going to be quick little bits like that. So if you ever need to take a break, just make sure you honor your body. This is a low jack for 20 seconds. So no arms yet. You're just opening and closing your legs. If you're like me, you don't like the bouncing, you can do one leg at a time. You're just stepping to the side. So the goal here is just to warm up the ankles, get the heart rate up. Okay, march in place. It's a nice gentle warm up. We're going to gradually increase it. And this one you're going to jump side to side, so make sure you have enough space to do that. So notice your ankles. Get them nice and warm. Notice your hips. And if you can, add little arm movement for that momentum. And march it out, nice and gentle. I want you to take a deep breath with me. Expand that rib cage. Exhale that energy through your body, and you're gonna squat down, reaching for the floor. So it's gonna look like this, where your chest is upright. If, again, that's too much bouncing, you're gonna step to the side, then step to the other side. And make sure you're breathing. And march it out. So at any time today, you can make this is just a warm-up. We're gonna get a little heavier here. This one, I want you to do a log jump. And if you can, you're gonna put your arms down and do that, like you're jumping over a log. I'm not supposed to be using my upper body, so I'm gonna stand. Because everything can be modified. The important thing is to stay active. All right, and now we're back at the top. We're gonna do all that again. This time you're gonna knees up, knees up. Pick up the energy. All right, here's that squat again. You're gonna kick front, alternating your feet. Pull the toes to your chin and activate the back side of your leg. Make sure you're breathing. And knees up. That was 20 seconds. Knees up, knees up. All right, this time we're adding the upper body, full jumping jack. So again, if you're like me and upper body is limited, you can just bring your arms up part way. If you don't like the jumping, you're doing side side. You can bring your arms to the front also. That'll work too. Knees up. So everything we do today can be modified. A lot of it is all functional basic movements. Side side jump, use that space. This time, if you can, take your toe behind and lift an arm overhead to warm up the side of your torso. And knees up, knees up. Man's moving. Okay, you're staying upright, deep breath. And reach for the floor, staying upright. So again, you're jumping or you're just stepping side side. But your goal here is to stay upright in the chest. Keep breathing. Shoulders back around the rib cage. And knees up. Deep breath. I'm going to add another one here. Exhale. This is a squat, but this time with the side leg lift. It's a very little lift. Lift that hip just very slightly. Does not have to go high. In fact, depending on how your bone structure is, everyone's different on how high they can lift. So whatever works for you does not have to be big. Knees up. Deep breath. We got one more. Exhale. This is that log jump. So if you can, your hands are down and you're jumping side side. Or if you're like me and would rather do it standing, that's what it looks like. Either standing or hands down, you're jumping over that log. Notice that internal energy. And release. Take a deep breath. Take a rest. Grab some water if you got it. That was the warm-up. So now we're moving into, take your drink. We're moving into 30 seconds. We're taking it up a notch. So if at any point you cannot keep up your zone, you're just gonna march, either march or jog, either one. That's your go-to if you cannot do what we're doing. All right, 30 seconds on the clock. Your first mission, find your mat. This is exactly what I'm not able to do is a push-up. 30 seconds on the clock, go. You're gonna do push-ups for 30 seconds. If you cannot do a push-up, you can do a high plank. I'm not even allowed to do that. So I will be modifying, doing this. I'm gonna march for 30 seconds while you guys are pushing. Keep pushing. All right. All right, notice the energy. If you can't do it with full body, push from the knees. All right, everybody up. Feet shoulders width apart. This is an air squat. So this looks like this. The goal here, again, everything here from here on out is 30 seconds. Your knees do not go past your toes. Go down as low as you can get back up. And then you pick the pace. Since we don't have resistance, you can go a lot faster. You decide. Get ready. All right, our next one is we're on the ground for a star crunch. So grab your mat. Make a big X with your body. You're on your back. Put your hands together over your head. Bring them up. And you're lifting up just a slight crunch. Very little crunch. Pushing the lower back into the floor with your abs. Deep breath. And exhale, bend the knees. Roll up to where your knees are on the ground, your feet are on the ground. Feet are on the ground, knees apart. See if you can stand straight up from that position. And pick a leg. I think, depending on the camera, not sure which one this is. So pick one, and you're pushing away with one lunge. One leg, one lunge. We're not alternating, it's one leg for 30 seconds. So you're stepping forward and pushing away. Stepping forward, push away. Step forward, push away. Step forward, push away. Switch sides. Push away. I'll turn so you can see me a little bit. So it's a lunge, push away. Again, you're upright, chest is lifted. Knee does not go past the toe. Push through that heel. All right, next one. We are back to push-ups on the ground. You got 20 seconds left. So these go quick. These go quick. So you're pushing, or you're like me and you're marching, one or the other. So we're gonna go through that cycle. I'm gonna adjust these a little bit as we go. Make sure you have your towel handy. You're pushing, push-ups. All right, now you're up. Find your way up and get into your squat. Air squat. Feet or shoulders width apart. And then you pick the pace. So if you want to really amp that up, you decide. It's only 30 seconds, but you know your body. You know what you're used to. Make sure you're breathing. Get ready. We're on the mat. On your back. Here's those star crunches again. Feet are wide, legs are flat, arms overhead. Hands together, and it's a slight crunch. You can pull your hands up over your hips. It's a very little crunch, slight crunch. Some of you are going to stay here. The next level is to roll straight up to flat back and then roll down. So you decide what level. Use your abs, not momentum. So I'm progressing a little bit here. One more. Excellent. All right, everybody, bend your knees, feet on the ground. We're doing this again, where you're up on your feet, stand straight up. It's a basic move. You need to get used to practicing that. You're in your lunges, stepping forward, pick one leg. I get a lot of pushback on that. That last move, we often, as we age, we're not used to getting off the floor. We have a lot more mass to move as we get older. All right, switch sides. Although that's not the case for everybody. But as you know, from what I mean is when we were a kid, you're little. There's not as much to move. As we get older, obviously our bodies grow and there's more to move, and so we're not used to these type of movements. Getting off the floor, playing with the kids and grandkids. All right, march, deep breath. Exhale, I want your hands down. We're mountain climbers. If you can do these, I should not be, so I'm gonna do them standing. So your choice, either standing these up, and I'm gonna challenge you to fire feet. So pick up that pace, whether your hands are down or you're up, either one. Awesome. Take a deep breath. And exhale, down to the floor for push-ups again. 20 seconds left. Because the clock just keeps rolling. So you decide what you're gonna do on push-ups. So you're pushing, I'm listening to my body. We get it, it's amazing how life works, right? We're back up, air squats. Air squats, to do the best you can, and then pick up the pace if you can. So again, every 30 seconds we change. Next up is gonna be those star crunches. I'm gonna progress you again. But these move quick. Okay, make it to your mat. Lay back, make that X. Hands together. Hands over your hips and crunch. You're either in this holding pattern, or if you want, roll all the way up, one vertebrae at a time. Sitting up nice and tall, rolling back, using your abs to control that movement. Sitting up nice and tall at the top. Deep breath, and exhale, roll up, or you're crunching, either one. Excellent. Okay, stay up. Bend your legs. Your feet are on the ground. Lean up on your feet. Stand straight up. This time, we're going to lunge to the right. So we're only going to go this direction. So it's a different lunging pattern. One leg. And so when you do, I'll show you a side view. You want that knee, you don't want to be past that toe. Pull that knee back as you do that lunge. So it's looking like this, a nice deep lunge. Go as low as you can get back up. And now switch to the other side. Nice deep lunge. It's 30 seconds. All right. Depending on what you're used to doing in your fitness, I know I'm pushing a lot of you. And for those of you that are pretty athletic, you can just go faster and go deeper. For those of you that want to take it up a notch, that's what you do. All right. So this one is your mountain climber. So your hands down and you're running, knees up. So knees in like you're running, but your hands are on the ground. Otherwise, you can opt for the standing. For those that don't want to use the upper body, those are your two options here. Energy should be high. Here's where the mindset comes in. Get what you came for. All right. We are back into the push-ups on the mat. I'm going to take you through a new one. When you push, you're going to tap your opposite shoulder. Push, tap the opposite shoulder. So you've got that tapping. I'm doing more of a high plank, and I'm going to wait for you guys to finish that. You got 5 seconds left for push-ups. All right, so if you're in this position, walk your feet up underneath your torso. We're in this position again. Stand straight up. And feet shoulder width apart into your air squat. Once again, you pick the pace. Whew. All right, so you can go faster if you can, go deeper, or you modify however it needs for you. We are on the ground, on your back, star planks, arms overhead, feet are apart, arms overhead, hands together, and then hands over your hips, crunching up, that's level 1. Rolling up to sitting is the next level. You're rolling that vertebrae one at a time. And then get to lengthen your torso at the top. Lengthen through the back of your legs, from your hips all the way out the top of your head. Exhale down. And inhale. Exhale. Share that energy throughout your body with your exhale. Bend your knees, feet down. Once again, get in that position, stand straight up. For those of you that, all right, here's your mountain climbers. Go ahead and do these. Or standing with your knees up. Get that heart rate up a little bit. For those of you that are around toddlers, watch for that one position. They squat down here a lot, and we lose that. As we get older, we forget about that movement, and it becomes harder if we don't practice it. So I'm just encouraging you to practice that. All right, so once again, bring the feet underneath, stand up. Here's your lunges. We're gonna go side again. Pick a side, go nice and deep to one side. Now, for those of you that have, this moves really quick, but for those of you that have weights or medicine ball or some of that equipment, you can definitely add to this when you watch the replay. Okay, pick the other side and go into the lunge on the other side. But otherwise, without the resistance, this is full body weight. And you should have a good heart rate going right now. You should notice that energy in your body that you created. You created that for yourself by following along and committing to this. Nice. All right, back to the ground. Push-ups, 30 seconds. Do those taps. Push up, tap the opposite shoulder. Push up, tap opposite shoulder. We're reaching the end. We are almost there. Reaching the end. Woo! Or you're just holding a high plank. That works too. And then breathe. Exhale, walking those feet underneath your torso. Sit on your heels. Stand straight up. Air squat. All right, getting nice and low, and then pick up the pace. You're almost there. Get what you came for. Pick up that speed. Drive the hips. Go as low as you can get back up. And to the ground on the star crunch on your back. Feet wide, arms overhead, hands together. And then either crunch up, level one, or roll up the next level. All right. All right, while we are here, I'm going to challenge you one more time. We're going to extend this one. You're going to open up. So as you come up, for those of you that can come up, you're going to open wide. This is the extended version of the star crunch. You're going to open wide. As we're winding this down, open wide. And go ahead and roll up to sitting. Bend the knees, feet down. Get in this position, stand straight up. And knees up, knees up. One more time, get that heart rate up. Heart rate up, heart rate up. Or you can be down in that mountain climber, that'll work too. Heart rate up, one more time. I'm gonna challenge you to one more deep lunge on each side, and we'll pull it down. Nice work. Lunge, pick a side, nice and deep. All right, I want to hear some noise. Wave those arms. Count them out loud. 1, 2, let's see if we can get 3 more in. 3, 4, one more good one. And ready, other side, other side. 30 seconds here. How many can we do? This is number 3 for me. 4, get nice and low. 5, count them on your end. 6, 7, 8, get nice and low, 9, 10, 11, 12, let's get one more in, 13, nice job. All right, I want you on the mat, belly down. Woo, nice work. We are done with that. Grab a drink if you need. Keep that handy. Got one more for you, just to even it out on the back. So you're on your belly, hands are by your shoulders, feet are on the ground. Lift your upper body only, navel to the spine. And hold it there for 3, 2, 1. Make a pillow with your arms. Put your left cheek on that pillow. Deep breath. And exhale that energy throughout your body. That is energy you created. Put your hands back up by your shoulders. Lift up, upper body only. Navel to the spine. And hold. Notice your shoulder blades are down around your rib cage. It's not a pinch. It's a gentle hold right around your rib cage. Navel is up. Hands are down into that pillow. Your right cheek goes on that pillow. And then take a deep breath. Notice the breath into your belly. And exhale that energy throughout your entire body, all the way out to your fingers. Okay, one more time. Hands, if you have room, if your hands are either at your shoulders or this time your hands are overhead, lift your upper body. Now lift your thighs off the ground if you can. Navel to the spine, very important. And you're gonna flutter hands and legs up and down. Notice your glutes working here. Lengthen from the fingertips all the way through your arms. Lengthen more, all the way through those heels. Navel up for 3, 2, 1, and hands, feet down, hands at your shoulder, push up to all fours, and tuck down into a child's pose, which means your knees are apart, your toes are together, head and shoulders to the ground. Walk your fingertips away from you. Shoulder blades, roll them down around your rib cage. You should be drenched in sweat. I know I am. Good job for just hanging out for this entire time and committing to yourself. Oh my gosh, you guys are amazing. I love each and every one of you. Let me come up to the, how much time do we have? I think we're done. So if you want to finish stretching, you're going to be in a high plank. Lift your, I'm in my right leg, knee to the chest, foot to the side. Lower the back knee down, then the front knee, and come down into a pigeon pose. And you'll do the same thing on the other side. I know time is short. I don't know. I think I'm supposed to be cutting it off here. But woo, I am drenched. I would encourage you to continue finding the fun in your fitness. Very important anytime, but more importantly, even now, during our times now. Don't dig a grave with your teeth. We were kind of locked in our homes, so we need to be very watchful what we allow in our homes and in our bodies. And fear is deadlier than virus. And I know you and the Neora family, you guys get that just great energy. Keep that energy up and have a fantastic day.